Mind Show is filmed live in New Jersey where recreational cannabis is legal. Please use cannabis responsibly and in accordance with your local laws.
Hey friends, it's time for another new episode of the Two Clouded Mind Show with your favorite hosts, Chris.
I have a very caveman brain.
And Dave.
He's falling apart in front of our eyes.
Subscribe to the Two Clouded Mind Show on YouTube
See our pretty faces.
and everywhere you get your podcasts.
Two clouded minds, baby. I love you guys.
What's up? Hello.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Hello and welcome.
Welcome back. It's Wednesday.
Sure is.
How's everyone doing?
Very well.
Dave?
Fantastic.
Anthony?
Phenomenal.
Our friend Big Boss Noff?
Amazing, baby. I'm back.
Hello and welcome, Big Boss
Yeah.
Noff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's back. You
Right.
are officially clouded alum, and something's going on outside.
Yeah, we got some sirens. We usually get trains, and we know how to handle that. Sirens is a little unusual.
This siren is brought to you by somebody might be getting shot in the basketball court.
Right, exactly. Things went south. Yeah.
Speaking of sirens, 2 nights ago, sleeping, fire alarm's going off in my house.
Okay.
Was there a fire?
No,
Was it the fire alarm or the CO detector?
the fire alarm.
Oh.
And it was like, fire, beep, beep, fire. Dude, I
Okay.
jumped out of my skin.
And no fire.
No fire.
Hmm.
I checked our house isn't that big.
I checked everywhere.
I checked everywhere, dude.
That's alarming.
Scared me.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Seriously. Scared
Yeah.
the shit out of me.
I've been there, done that.
Phantom fire. Hate that. I hate when that happens.
That's like my biggest fear.
Phantom fire?
Just fire in general is
Oh,
my
okay.
biggest fear.
I guess I
House
could
fire, yeah.
see that.
If there's
yeah.
a fire, who are you saving? Be honest.
Oh.
Be honest.
Oh my god.
I'm grabbing my dog.
You gonna get the dog?
I'm grabbing my
All right,
dog.
you're a better man than me.
I'm grabbing my dog.
You're a better man than me, man. All right.
Because it's just me, my wife, and the dog.
So
Oh,
So
man.
you're leaving
Never
your wife-
mind.
No,
Never mind.
she's able-bodied. My dog's dumbass. She'll run towards the fire.
So you'll check on your wife. You'll be like, "Get out of here."
yeah, I'll make
and
sure
then you
she's
grab
out of the,
the
house.
dog.
I'll
Yeah.
kick her out of the
That's
house,
what
and
you
I'll
want.
go and grab my dog.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
You do want to mention
gonna
your
be-
wife.
Yeah. I'm not going to
For
be
sure.
like
In a
all
death
gentle about it.
situation.
You
Get the
wanna bring
fuck
her
out of
up.
the house, and I'm going to grab the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Make sure we got that.
that's
in.
fair. Let me ask you this question to elaborate on this. But Noff, if everybody's going to be safe, you can grab one material possession. What are you grabbing,
My laptop.
Chris? That's a good answer, by the way.
Oh shit! There's some
Something
There's a
is
lot
on
of-
fire. That's
there's-
fire.
There
You
was a
think it's
fire
fire?
truck going down the street when I was turning at the light. So there's probably a pretty good fire.
Yeah, it's either that or it's a bad accident. We do live
Interesting.
adjacent to a couple major roads, so
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're in New Jersey, so there's major roads all over the
Yeah.
fucking place.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
yeah. Circle back to me because I don't know.
What do you
don't-
mean?
I don't
Oh,
know. What I
okay.
would grab.
Anthony,
I
what would you
I
grab?
would have to say laptop.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably the popular answer. For me, it's I goddamn, I would have to just grab my computer and hard drives if I could say multiple things. Like I
My
would have to.
phone,
Well, the
because-
phone's already in my pocket.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
True. Because like my laptop lives here.
Well, what if your phone
My
wasn't in your
iPad
pocket?
lives here.
well, then you'd have to grab
Phone.
your phone. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
you could
really
leave the-
like-
I'd still have to grab the laptop.
I'm
over
not
the phone.
gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna grab
me
my
too.
PlayStation because what am I gonna
No.
fucking do
I'll
with the
grab that for you.
PlayStation?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I
exactly, yo.
I mean,
We'll get it out for you. Don't worry.
I
Because I'm definitely asking the firefighter, hey, look, can you check on the Xbox? There ain't really nothing else in there. You know what I mean? Please get that.
You're right. You're right.
I don't. Yeah, I found out recently that I'm like too old for video games, or at least my system is, because I went on my PS4 to try and download the new college football that came out.
Oh, yeah. You're
And
not
you
I
can't.
heard
eligible.
was amazing
because it's for PS5
PS5
only,
Mm.
and I guess Xbox or whatever. But yeah,
But you
my-
still play.
Well, not so much, and I think that's part of it is because I don't play very much that I never bought a PS5.
Hey guys, let's start a little
Because I just
let's
don't have
buy
time
Dave
anymore.
a PS5 fund for Christmas.
Yeah, right.
Can
He's
we
not
all
gonna play
maybe,
it.
like-
No, I'm not going to play it. Yeah, it's a I
Even
don't
if
have the
it's-
time because
yeah,
we were
you're
talking
right.
about it before we started recording. Noff and I were talking about how he's doing a little bit of video editing and talking about how long, like what kind of time consuming like activity that actually is. Think about all the video that I'm editing. Like
Yeah.
if I'm doing anything during the day that's not like work or I don't know eating, then I'm probably editing video.
Yeah,
You know?
I hear you.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When music really started like taking off and I was starting to have more things to do, that's when I stopped playing my Xbox. I sold one of my Xboxes because I was doing too many shows, I was moving around too much, but I can't see a world where I'm not gonna have a video game, bro.
I was just gonna ask, like, what do you do when you do get the chance to have you time?
Mm.
What do you do to unwind?
I'm watching
Whether it's-
YouTube.
Okay.
Like I have my Xbox, I play it, but a lot of times it makes me so tired. Like, cause I like to play Grand Theft Auto. You know what I mean? I play Madden, but like when I get some
I'll
time,
smoke you in Madden.
Uh-oh.
see,
I'm
No,
kidding,
I'm a
kidding.
gamer.
No,
I'm
he
kidding.
won't.
I'm a
kidding,
gamer.
kidding.
You see what happened the last time with basketball, and you see what I came back with, right?
We're gonna
All
talk
right.
about that.
So yeah, we're
talk
gonna
about
get
that.
there. But yeah, nah, for sure, bro.
I like
I'm
talking
definitely watching YouTube, bro. Like I live and die by YouTube, bro.
Same.
Like I love YouTube. Like I don't know what it is. They putting crack in YouTube.
I feel like people get sick, like, because all I do is I don't have cable or anything. I just
Nothing.
watch YouTube. I watch YouTube videos.
all day long.
Yeah.
I don't know if YouTube's looking for sponsors.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
No,
no,
they don't need
No,
it.
they're not.
they can
don't
give
need it.
some.
Yeah.
That would be more, but still no.
Yeah,
still
yeah.
probably not. Yeah, we still aren't monetized on YouTube. We're working on it though.
No,
Yeah.
but you know what
We're
I
getting
did
there.
notice, not to get off topic or anything, but the last few videos.
Yes, I know what you're gonna say. We're
Yeah,
marked
age
18
restriction.
only,
Yeah.
and I don't know why. I think it might have something to do with the disclaimer.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm. Because we
But,
didn't
like-
do anything. We haven't done anything. Certainly not in the last couple episodes that has been bad or risque or.
Does it seem like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't? Like you,
What do you mean?
like we're trying to play by the rules and put that on there.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody ever asked us to do that.
Yeah.
You said, should we do this? And I was like, sure, why not? Because it's not a bad idea, but it could have been a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, see now,
But not a bad idea. Just like, well, it's triggering something that shouldn't be triggered. But go
I
ahead.
think it could be what's being said in the disclaimer. So I'm not gonna say it again to trigger it.
True.
the C word,
But
cannabis.
it could be that.
Because what else?
It could be because I watch podcasts that have disclaimers in the front,
Yeah.
and I'm sure they're making money. These are like well-off podcasts, so like you know what I mean. I'm
Do they
sure they're
say-
monetized.
Do they? What kind of disclaimer is it? Like, what do they disclaim?
Just pretty much like don't follow or take anything we say serious. Like you know what I mean. This is all jokes. This is all
Well,
fun.
maybe
Got
you
it.
say because you said the word legal or legally in there.
I don't know.
It could be a number of different things, but I do notice that YouTube does change their views rather frequently.
Their policies, yeah.
Their policies rather frequently. I do notice, like, if I said the word PON,
Uh huh.
that would trigger 18 plus. Like, you can't say that word.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's
yeah.
like a curse word now.
But even like specifically to the videos that we're talking about, like the one video, it was like the offending segment was at 54 seconds.
Mhm.
So I looked, 54 seconds is barely the end of the intro, and it was like you were like introducing us. So there was nothing.
Yeah, and the Emily
that
Page
point,
one,
right.
Was, and we just played a fun game. Like,
Right.
we had
There
fun.
was no, and I think that was the one where it was just the 51st. It was 54 seconds where you're basically still introducing the show at that point,
Yeah,
saying hello.
and I definitely didn't curse.
No.
Hmm.
I've been a good boy.
Yeah.
It could
you've been
that because I've been dealing with the same thing on like Instagram. like with the Scythe page.
Yeah.
Instagram is like
On your ass?
everything,
Really?
like everything. The word Scythe,
Really?
everything, literally.
Huh.
Like, so I don't know, but now that you said that about the disclaimer, being that I know in like the first 30 seconds or the first like couple minutes of the video, it's supposed to be like super clean time.
Clean.
Yeah,
Takes
super
13
clean.
minutes.
Yes, to get to the threshold where it's like, okay, you're good, do your thing. You know what I mean?
You could
So-
drop a couple curse words here and there,
Right.
but you can't just be vulgar.
Right.
So, yeah, well, let's see. I mean, there's a couple more videos. For example, the smoke shop video that came out, we're time traveling right now.
Right.
But
Yeah.
the entire month, I'll say this, the entire month of August, every episode has the disclaimer. So we'll know by the time this episode comes out,
Okay.
because this episode is coming out the first week of September. So happy September, everybody.
right.
But
Back to school.
Oh yes. Thank God.
So yeah, we'll have that all ironed out. This episode may or may not have the disclaimer on it. That's what we'll say about that. You know,
Right.
Shot.
so we might be talking about something that's already fixed.
Yeah. Okay.
That's time travel. So speaking of time travel, let's go back a little bit. Noff, welcome. Noff is a rapper, as the people who saw you on our laps, the last time you were here know. You've been on a couple times now. I think this is your third time. on.
Yep. My third.
Officially
Right
a
on.
hum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's in there. Now you're just competing with other guests, which I love.
That's cool.
So
Do they box?
what-
They don't
Not
box.
all-
All right, good. We good.
Not all of them.
Nah, you're good, you're good.
So we'll talk about like what you've got going on musically and everything else in a minute. But the last time you were here, your foot was broken.
It was
right?
broken, man.
Right? You had a boot on. And so you talked to us about the fact that you broke your foot playing basketball.
You love this. You love this right now. Go ahead, Dave.
right.
I just want to look at him. Go ahead. Go finish.
So you
Go
broke
ahead.
your foot playing basketball. There was a little bit of competition as far as, who could win in a game, Chris or Noff with a broken foot. We still thought Noff with a broken foot might still pull it
yeah,
out.
for sure.
Yeah. So how's your basketball career been since last
Bro.
we saw you?
I'm a champ.
Congratulations!
champion.
Oh my!
I'm a champion, dog.
I would like to say, is there a way to pull up the video that
No.
he put up that he was playing recently?
Oh, you seen that? All right, man. All right. That's all right.
I'm kidding.
That's all right.
I'm kidding. I
snaps.
have no room
Explain
to
it for
talk.
people who haven't seen it.
It was just a very funny video.
Which one? Which one was it?
Describe it.
It was you and Teach playing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. And
Go ahead.
it was just really funny when you finally did score.
Right.
You
Wow.
did the
See now let's break this down.
Finally
Yeah.
did score.
Let's break this down because
That
I
means you
talked to
didn't.
I'm
No.
I'm being a dick.
I talked to Teach about this, right? So I say, yo, bro, like you lost the game. Why did you edit the video to show all your scores? You lost. Like his shots were a culmination of like 3 games. He only gave me 2 buckets. I beat him every
funny as
game.
shit.
So he
That's
did like
funny.
an and one mixtape of
Yes,
all his
bro.
buckets.
I beat him 3 games in a row.
I have respect.
He
for that.
did
love
not
that.
win a game that day, bro.
I love that.
But
That's
the
funny.
way it was edited, I was like, all right,
Champ is here.
That's really
I see
funny.
what's going on.
Good for you, Teach.
He's like big media.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fake
Exactly
news.
right.
He's
That's what
fake news.
Yeah.
you believe whatever they show you.
He learned from me. I ain't mad at him. I taught him the game, and he's using it on me now. It's not the way it's supposed to work. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to renegotiate his contract in a little
love
bit.
that.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have a
Yeah,
serious
for
little
sure,
sit down
for sure,
there,
for
like
sure.
the front facing parts of the brand
Oh
here
yeah,
need to
yeah.
look good.
Yeah.
So the trophy,
Yes, the trophy is here.
brought the trophy. Just let me hit the camera straight across from you.
The
And
trophy is here.
yes,
Shout out to Big Sky Blue. You know what I mean? OD League Champions 2024. Shout out to my team, man. This trophy really means a lot because I play sports, but I was always a rapper. I've been a rapper since I was a kid. You know what I mean? So, like, winning this one, I've won baseball championships, I won basketball or football championships, but I finally have my first basketball championship. This feels amazing. And my team was super gritty. We were counted out the whole year. I broke my foot. I came back. I still, made an impact and helped my team. So this one right here is truly, truly special to me. That's why I have it here today. This really means a lot. I'm going to be honest with you.
Fantastic.
Shout out to Sky Blue, man. Shout out to my team. Man.
Sky Blue.
Yeah, for sure.
Fantastic. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, for sure.
So are you going to play again next season?
Oh, yeah.
You guys going to defend the chip?
Well, right now, being that I'm not I think they keep the top 4 on the team, and then it's like a captain and a co-captain.
Okay.
So with that being said, I'm probably a free agent.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But my stock is up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're coming
my
off a
stock
championship.
Yeah, I'm not coming off the bench next season.
No.
I'm a champ.
That's right.
Hell
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
You're you're a great guy in the locker room.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I ain't coming off the bench next year, man. You know what I mean?
So that's an interesting setup. So you guys might not actually all play together next year.
Yeah, that's why this one was special, man, because all of the guys on the team were kind of from the same area, Exit 105.
Mm-hmm.
Went to high school with a lot of the guys. And it's just, when you think about a team setting, nobody fought for the ball. Nobody, we would be down. We didn't get down on each other. We didn't give up on each other. It was just a real team setting. And I'm just that type of guy. I like to be, in a team, a real team-oriented setting. You know what I'm saying? So it was just cool to see that, we were able to go out there, be counted out. We actually lost to the 2 teams that we beat in the semifinals in the championship. So it was revenge season.
Nice.
You know what I mean? We spun back and we got our get back.
Yeah, like
you
a
know what I
little
mean?
movie.
So
Good for you, man.
Yeah, pretty
Congratulations.
Cool. Appreciate that, man.
That's good. It's nice when good things happen for good people.
For sure. I appreciate
We
that.
like that. We like
Yeah,
that.
it's
Are you
good
are you ready for football season now?
For sure.
Yeah. Who's your
For
team?
sure.
Do you have a team?
Sign out, Chris.
The Oakland
Good night,
Raiders.
guys.
Oh boy.
Yes, I don't even call them Vegas. I know they're in Vegas, but I call them the Oakland
See?
Raiders.
Fair.
We have a Raiders fan
Yes,
club.
I know. This is why I was
You
saying
gotta come
that.
hang out on Sunday.
Yes,
come hang out
bro.
with me on Sunday.
For sure. For sure.
So what?
I'm back
what,
in. I'm
what can
sorry,
we
I'm sorry.
expect? I have
Don't
2
touch me,
questions,
bro.
2 Raiders questions for you.
Okay.
What can we expect? What's your take on Antonio Pierce, the new head coach?
Love them.
Yeah.
And the reason why I love them is because the Raiders have never been the team, in my opinion, that needed a super X's and O's guy. My favorite coach was John Gruden. You know what I mean? You have to have heart.
Well, that's true.
The coach instills the heart when it comes to the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? If the
Okay.
heart's not there on that team, we had Josh McDaniels. You see how that turned out.
Yeah, poopy doopy.
Yeah, he had no heart. You get a guy with some heart, and the
Did he
guys
shit
are going to
his
show up. You know what I mean? So,
Himself?
I think the sky's the limit. I'm not going to say, we're a championship team. I know we're missing a couple pieces.
Mhm.
I would like to see Aiden O'Connell get the start.
That was going to be my next question.
for
Speaking
sure.
of missing a couple pieces,
For sure.
what's your take on the quarterback situation this year? Because it's Aiden O'Connell and it's Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
Chris, you would love Gardner Minshew. He would be one of your favorite players in the NFL.
Really?
He lives in during training camp. He lives in an RV in the parking lot of the stadium.
Shut up.
He's got
Really?
he's got a
Yeah.
great mustache, like top 5 mustache in the
Can,
league.
can we get a picture of him?
I'll bring him up in a sec.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, talk about the quarterback.
I mean,
Takes on
see,
quarterback.
Be a fanboy
Here's the
now?
thing, right? I'm cool with Gardner Minshew, but this is my thing. Gardner Minshew's been in the league, maybe 5-6 years?
We
could
know
be
who
wrong.
he is.
We know who he is. If he's battling a second-year player, I think it's clear and cut who the starter should be. If you have to battle a second-year guy and you've been in the league, you're not the starter, bro. You know what I mean? And then how I see it is that, last year, Aiden O'Connell played. You know what I mean? They got him in the game. He got good reps. He played pretty good. So why would we go to somebody else who wasn't in that division? You know what I mean? You have to see the Chiefs. Now Gardner Minshew has to see the Chiefs 2 times a year when Aiden O'Connell already did that. We beat them on Christmas with Aiden O'Connell.
Merry Christmas.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
Shalom.
I don't know, man. I have, yeah, exactly.
He's cool.
That's
That's your
not my
guy.
quarterback, though.
No,
That's your guy.
Cool guy.
Whoa.
he looks cool.
Cool guy.
He looks
But
pretty good.
he's just not my quarterback. He's not a Raider quarterback.
He looks like he would be in a comedy football TV show.
And that's the reason why he's not my quarterback.
He looks like he's in like he should be in like.
But now, hang on a second
Revenge
here.
of the Nerds.
Well, you know, I kind of like Gardner Minshew as a person. Like, he's a great character.
sure,
He's
for
got a
sure,
great,
for
you know,
sure.
for your locker room.
For sure.
You're really happy to have
For
him
sure.
there. But let me just pull up a picture of Aiden O'Connell, real quick.
Right.
Because I mean,
Hey.
It's not a looks competition.
Yeah.
well,
You're right.
but he was just saying that, you know, looking at this guy, he's not my quarterback the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Does he look
I just want to
skinny?
give you a little
He-
taste of Aiden O'Connell here.
Yeah, I didn't see, and I knew you were gonna pull up this picture. Like, I knew this was gonna be the one. Like, he looked like he sell you cookies. Like,
Yeah,
car
or a
insurance.
car. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Right.
But-
exactly.
I mean,
he's
listen,
helping
I
you
mean-
do your taxes right
Yeah.
before April 15th.
But you know what?
They're battling stashes.
You know what though? He didn't like go
That's
all
what they
out
are
and try
doing.
to get like the best picture for his headshot. Like,
Well,
the
no,
other
he doesn't
guy.
choose that. He doesn't choose that. And the other guy's picture was from a photo shoot where he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
he was
yeah.
hamming it up. But yeah, this is your quarterback? Is this your guy?
Wow.
going forward right now until we
He
get
said you
who
guys
we
just
want.
basically looks like a thumb.
This is my quarterback, man.
He
Aiden
does.
O'Connell's my quarterback, man.
If he didn't have the mustache, he would look like a thumb.
Oh no, if he didn't have a mustache, he'd be fired.
He would have no face.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
fired.
Yeah, he's fired.
yeah.
For that, we could make Chris the quarterback for all of that.
No shot.
Right.
I always did think what it would feel like if I had full pads on to get tackled by a football player. But then I'm like,
Not
now
good.
I'm way too old.
D-
So I think I would probably just die. I
No,
would get
you would
multiple
you would get
broken
very
bones.
bruised. Yeah, probably get like some rib action.
Yeah, I would definitely get broken bones.
You don't want it.
I
You
don't
want it.
know.
We could probably set that up, but I don't think
could
you
get
want
some-
it.
No, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No.
I mean,
It's
it
a
would
young
make,
man's
it would make
game.
a great video.
Sure.
Absolutely.
It
would be
a great
hilarious.
intro to a
Yeah,
show.
I
you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
don't.
It would
I
be
see
bad.
where this is going.
welcome to the Too Loud of My Joe.
Yeah.
I catch the ball and just get destroyed.
Right. That's-
Chris with his
that's
own
Jackass.
his own
Yeah.
series. That's what I was gonna say. Chris with his own series of Jackass.
'Cause he did.
Like that might actually be fire, bro.
It would be
I just
cool.
don't want to see you with like alligators attached to your nipples and no crazy shit. Like,
No,
you know what I
you're
mean?
stapling his balls. to
Yeah,
his
like,
leg.
come on,
Yeah.
man. Save my man, man.
No, thank you. No,
Yeah,
thank you.
you could
Yeah,
do those
nah.
things.
So, all right. So we talked about the basketball. We did our football talk for the time being.
No, that's fine.
What's up? Where are you musically? Like, what do we have going on?
A lot, bro.
Yeah, talk about
A
it.
lot. Like, so I recently did a show at the House of Independence with Concert Crave. Shout out to Concert Crave. They always
Nice.
hold me down when they come to the city.
It's a cool venue.
Yeah, I love the House of Independence. Shout out to them for bringing it back. Concert Crave actually, they own it now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they own the building now, so they brought it back. But bro, it's just it's such a vibe for Asbury that it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like it to me, you have Stone Pony, but that's like a big dog too. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I did the show there. I ran into a lot of younger artists that probably know me from like Instagram and, you know, however they know me. But I ran into Tony Newberry. Shout out to Tony Newberry because he gave me a flash drive with 50 beats on it.
Oh wow.
I went through, I picked out some beats, and the artists that I linked up with at the show, I wrote verses and I sent them all out a song. So, you know, we got some features on the way.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But outside of that, I got like 2 EPs and an album already done. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm just working, bro. Like I have so much music right now. I know rappers like to say, "Oh, I got 1,000 songs." I don't have 1,000 songs. If I had 1,000 songs, I'm probably quitting rap because why aren't they out? You know what I mean? Like, so I probably got like close to like 50 songs right now, just waiting.
So okay, that was gonna be my question. So you got the 2 EPs and an album. Are they
Yeah.
there? But nothing has been released yet.
I just released. I did Who Got Smoke performance with my boy Dolo Films. We just released that maybe like a week ago. I released the my Death of the One mic that I did on my own. Yeah, so I released 2 songs.
So 2 songs. So is
Yeah.
that so now is that the way that you plan to release all these like the 2 EPs, the I guess the LP, right? An album is an LP.
It's supposed, bro. Right now that's why they haven't came out. I don't even
Because
know.
you're not sure how you want to
Yeah, and
bring them
like-
to the market.
And my team is stopping me because they're like, bro, like You know what I mean? You have quality music, just relax. And I'm getting in the antsy phase because I really wanted to have my follow-up to It Was All Love 1. I wanted to drop the follow-up, or I wanted it already to be out for the summer.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I didn't get that done because it shows and it's just so much going on that it just wasn't possible. You know what I mean? But hopefully this fall, this winter, you know, I can get that out, bro, because I'm ready to drop. I don't like sitting on music.
And you're going to drop all that stuff, or you're going to do some sort of release?
Probably just the album. Yeah, I'll probably drop, a couple singles just to build momentum. I have videos done. I have a lot of things already lined up. It's just like timing and, making sure the master is correct and, a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. But outside of that, everything's ready, bro. Like, I'm ready to go.
Mixtape still a thing? People still do mixtapes?
See, I'm the type of artist, I do what I want. You know what I mean? Like, literally, bro. Like, and that's why my team has to stop me because, like, I'm just me. I'm still me. Yeah, I rap, but I'm a human. I'm a man. Like, you know what I mean? I want to have fun. I don't want the music industry and the music business to take the fun out of what I do in music. So I always try to do what the hell I want. You know what I mean? So it's like, being I'm still independent, I have that. And even if I was to, sign a deal or anything like that, it would have to be where, I still have final say on what we're going to do moving forward. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I can't even conceptualize what a record deal would look like in today's day and age with today's.
I could tell you, but you probably won't be able to monetize after I tell you.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, with at this point, so
it pretty much just says like I own you.
Yeah.
Well, and that was so that raises the question to me: what incentive is there for you to even try and get a record label deal or record deal? Why wouldn't any artist just do it themselves at this point?
I mean, the knowledge. You know what I mean? The knowledge of the music business.
Of like distribute, because the way I see it, and I'm very dumb, okay, is that the biggest advantage to a record label is distribution.
Right.
Being able to get your stuff to a greater audience. Right. Than you could conceivably do yourself.
Right. And they're always going to be able to because that's just the way that it's set up.
Right. Because you're never going to get your song on the radio.
Right. Well, you can if you have the money to pay for it, but you're never I don't necessarily see you going number one just straight out of your own pocket with no other resources. And then at that point, you're probably signed to somebody who's maybe a silent investor or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, somebody's at least helping you out financially.
Right. There's going to be I feel like there's a cap to your independency until you know what I mean? But if you're coming to me with all of that money at that point, you know what I mean? I have leverage now, so it makes it a little bit different. You know what I mean? But I run into a lot of artists now or a lot of people who go to the studio, I'll say that. This is what I'll say to young artists. If you're going to be a rapper, bro, register as an artist. You know what I mean?
What do you mean register? Get
your ASCAP or your BMI. You know what I mean? Get your sign up with DistroKid, sign up with United Masters or TuneCore. You know what I mean? There's so many ways to get paid as an independent artist, but these artists don't know how to do that. You know what I mean? And I pride myself on being the one to, go and do that and learn these things so I can give back.
Right on.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like how are we going to further the culture of the music if we're not actually showing the fundamentals? You know what I mean? You don't get a Steph Curry without you teaching him fundamentals before you teach him how to shoot.
I think that there's a certain, if whether people know it actively or if it's subconscious, there's always a competition that prevents people from helping other people and teaching people.
Yeah, and that's not the part where that I get into.
You don't feel that level of competition. You just want to help everybody. But I just think that I think this applies to many walks of life where people they want to have this thing for themselves.
Right.
So they don't want to tell anybody else because this is mine and, I'm in competition with you. We can't both do this. This is mine. But most of the time that's not really warranted. Sometimes it is, but it's more rare
sure.
than like people do that. I think all the time,
For sure.
and maybe only 2% of the time.
But the
should it
thing
actually
is
be
like
done.
this, right? If I have some, let's say you got a hit song,
I do,
right? Okay, so let's say you got a hit song,
I do,
but you don't know how to register or get paid for it.
right?
I can make some money by helping you
Yeah,
get it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's like, bro, I've never been the type of person to be like, oh, I'm not gonna give you the information. Oh, I'm a gatekeep. Why?
right.
For what?
Because of that competition, but you're not.
Bro, I'm in competition with
a
myself.
Fake, right, that's what I was about to say. It's a fake competition that you've created with someone
Yeah, bro.
that is not really in competition with
Yeah,
you.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at
See,
all.
well, and it's I'm in that situation because I don't have a hit song, but I have a hit show,
Right.
and thankfully, people are recognizing that, and
For
they,
sure.
and they are helping in the ways that they can because they know that a high tide raises all the boats.
For sure, bro. For sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's the best way to be, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but it's also not easy to do that. It's not easy to maintain that perspective when you're in the fight.
For sure. Oh yeah. No,
when-
trust me, it's not easy for me. But I mean, I don't focus on who I am as an artist. I just focus on who I am. You know what I mean? Like, even like right now, like, I'm pretty sure people watching probably like, oh, he's not dressed like a rapper. Bro, I'm dressed comfortable. Who says how a rapper
Yeah, but
dress?
you're being you. You're not trying to
Exactly.
be somebody you're not.
And that's the problem. It's a lot of people trying to be something they're not, and that's what's stifling them really being them. You know
You're
what I mean?
not wearing 800 pounds of jewelry.
Yes, bro. Like it's just, I don't know, bro. I'm just stuck in my ways. Maybe I'm getting old. I just like to be me and exude that, and like I don't know, bro. Like it takes nothing away from me to give you all my resources because you know what? If I give you all my resources, you know what's one thing that you could possibly do? Nothing.
Right. You still got to do it.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's like,
Yep.
take everything you need,
Yeah.
and if it happens to work for you, good luck, buddy. Like, oh well, like, cause I still got to figure it out. Your situation is all different from mine. So if I don't make it work, that's on me. You know what I mean? If yours happens to hit, bro, I'm here to support you. That's fire. Like, cause like I said before, bro, I like to see people win, bro. Life is short. You know what I mean? Life is too short to be losing all life and then just die. Like,
Yeah.
that's ass. Like,
It's for real.
That's
Put
trash,
that on an
dog.
inspirational poster.
Mark that
trash.
down. That's a button.
Yo.
Timestamp it.
bro, I'm telling you, bro.
That's ass.
It is, bro.
That's funny.
Holy shit. Couldn't have fucking said it better myself. Seriously. But I mean, like, artists, podcasters, I mean, it's kind of the same parallel fight, trying to find a deal, get signed, get audience, what I mean?
Right.
You just got to put in that work. You got to keep going. And you
Yeah, I
gotta
don't know.
push.
I think that it's more realistic to just do it yourself than it is to try and get signed by someone or try
For
to
sure.
get, whatever. Like I think that it's sort of folly to expect that somewhere around the corner is a person who's waiting to discover you and,
And I think
make
the
you
people,
a millionaire.
the people who might discover you may, they may appreciate it more that you're just not out here looking for a handout and that you're actually getting up and going. If I put some money in your pocket and you already running around, all I got to do is give you my resources, give you a couple dollars. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing and go touch bases with my people and everything will work out.
Right.
But if you just at home, like, yeah, I want to be a rapper, but, what
not
I got to
doing
do?
anything. Right.
Like, stay right there, buddy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't you worry.
Yeah.
So we have, I guess now is a good time. Noff is going to be gracious enough to give us a performance.
Come on.
For sure.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on,
Hell
man.
yeah.
That's
So
regular.
tell us about the song. What's the name of the song that you're going to perform? Is it part of one of these EPs that you talked about? Tell us about
Is a
that.
new track.
So Hit a Lick is the name of the song.
Okay.
And Hit a Lick is special, bro. Hit a Lick is special because when I recorded it, I had a great feeling about it. And usually when, as an artist, you'll be like, yeah, that's the one, that's the one. And it's probably not the one.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the first time where I had a song and I was like, yo, this is the one. And then everybody else was like, yo, nah, this is the one, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So backstory on Hit a Lick. I was eating sushi and calamari.
Okay.
And a friend of mine was like, yo, bro, come out. I need you to, come support me at this show. I'm doing this show in town. Come check me out. Come support. Me being me, of course I'm coming. Finish my sushi and calamari. Me and Teach head over to the venue. Now I run into the promoter. The promoter knows me. Now I get forced to perform pretty much, right? Now, DJ Wala is in the building from Shade 45 Radio. He has a show on there, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll perform, no doubt. Perform, Hit a Lick, it goes crazy. Like, this is the first time. It's not out. It wasn't out at the time. It goes crazy, bro. Like, literally, I've never performed in this part of Asbury before, so it was just like, okay, like, y'all rocking with this? Like, all right, say no more. So it was like, all right, bet. Make it on Shade 45, Asbury Park Press. It was on Newsbreak.
Ooh.
Like, like, literally, when Hit a Lick dropped, it went berserk, bro. It's like 25,000 views on YouTube right now.
Wow. Good for you.
It went, bro. It went. It's
When
still
did
going.
when did it come out?
What was it? November 3rd when I dropped It Was All Love, my album,
So
my
it's
first
not
album.
even it's not even out a year.
No, not
About
now.
6
no.
months or whatever.
Yeah,
6,
probably
8,
about like
8 months.
Yeah, something like that.
Right
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
I'm really good at math. Quick
yeah,
math.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro,
Better than me.
dope song. It's just one of them songs, bro. Like for me, it's like when you have a song as an artist, yes, it has to be a good song. You want the lyrics to be good, but the performance for me is key. So if I can't, put together a good performance behind that song, I'm gonna be a little. You know what I mean? I might not want to perform it. You know what I mean? But from top to bottom, Hit a Lick is just like, it's the one, bro.
Awesome.
It's the one. I've been on TV with Hit a Lick. I've done a lot with Hit a Lick, bro. I'm grateful for that song. Seriously.
Awesome.
Yeah,
We're
Well,
about to hear it.
yeah.
right now.
Without
yeah.
further ado,
Oh yeah.
ladies and gentlemen,
Guys.
the Two Clouded Minds audience.
You have no idea what you're in for.
You don't.
Special
You don't.
treat. Performing live in our studio, Big Boss Noff, his track, Hit a Lick.
Let's go, baby. Yeah. Hey. And it was all love.
Big boss.
Boss. Hey. All that talking ain't gonna change my mind. I woke up and put my hands to the sky. I rolled up, so don't blow my high. I'm just trying to hit a lick and stay fly. Yeah, I'm just trying to hit a lick and stay fly. Yeah, I'm just trying to hit a. Yeah, I went from 5 series to 2 Jay-Z's. They let me in, now it's 2 Jay-Z's. And I meant that. They said, Noff, where you been? I've been working on patience. I got it, and Garen said, fuck waiting. We living on borrowed time and earn paper. Invite me to the bullshit, and I won't make it. I always keep one roll, and I'm gon' face it. I had to get my point across, so I kept it basic. Yeah. Everybody hands up, bounce, bounce, bounce. All that talking ain't gonna change my mind. I woke up and put my hands to the sky. I rolled up, so don't blow my high. I'm just trying to hit a lick and stay fly. Yeah, I'm just trying to hit a lick and stay fly. Yeah, I'm just trying to hit a look. Yeah. Now it's back to the paper. Middle fingers up, I turn my back on the hater. The top get lonely and the bottom get shady. Shorty gave me top, fuck around and had a baby. Giving crazy work, I'm doing numbers like shady. Niggas switched up, I'm on that fuck you pay me. Even if they hate me, they still gotta pay me. Switched up the diet, but the shit is still gravy. And it was all love. One more time, everybody, hands up, bounce, bounce. All that talking ain't gonna change my mind. I woke up and put my hands to the sky. I rolled up, so don't blow my high. I'm just trying to hit a lick and stay fly. Yeah, I'm just trying to hit a lick and stay fly. Yeah, I'm just trying to hit a, hey. You already know it's your boy Big Boss Noff, man. Shout out to the Two Clouded Mind Show. You already know the greatest podcast that I ever came across myself, man. Shout out to Chris, shout out to Dave, shout out to Anthony, the guys, man. I appreciate y'all, man. You already know what it is. Big Boss Noff, man. We're gonna hit a lick forever, endeavor, and never. Yeah. And it was all love. And it was all love.
Fantastic.
Dude,
Hey, baby.
that was sick. That was
First
sick.
of all, thank you very much
Of
for
course.
performing
Much
for us.
appreciated.
You know,
Come
we
on, man.
it's I think it's an incredible sort of gift when a musician performs. Like we've had, now you're our third musician performing in here, and it's like, you know, this isn't the most normal like venue to perform, so it's a little bit like, you know,
That's not
weird
true.
and close.
That's not
and-
true.
No?
No.
How you performed in places like this studio before?
Bro, listen. Listen, no, I'm not gonna say what he thinks I'm gonna say.
I performed
I
in
don't
a
know.
closet.
Yeah, I've definitely performed in some. I've definitely performed in some crazy places, but I had the opportunity to rap for somebody. Excuse me. I was working at Lowe's in Eatontown. I was maybe like 19. I was young, and I was so, you know, hyped, you know, about meeting people and just telling them I did music. And I remember meeting this guy. He had a white Jeep Cherokee, right?
Oh, man.
In like kind of like suit and tie, right? I'm carrying his mulch to his car, right?
That's how it starts.
So I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, yeah. He asked me, what do you do outside? I'm like, oh yeah, I do music, you know. He's like, oh, rap something for me,
Oh,
and
boy.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it, bro.
Did you lock up or you just?
I somewhat locked up, but at the same time, it was like, oh, I'm at work and my content matter. I don't know. I don't want to rub this guy the wrong way and maybe
Fair.
lose my job or some shit. But like, I learned that everybody loves hip hop and they love you more for being who you are. You know what I'm saying? So now when people ask me to rap, I give them the most outlandish rap I got. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever the most over the top rap I have, oh, that's the one I'm giving you. You know what I mean? So because I don't know who that guy
I was
was.
gonna say that could have been some
Bro.
dude looking for the next star.
Exactly. And it's like, I was just like, I think about that day all the time, and it's like, man, I don't care if I mess up. I don't care what happens. If somebody asks me to rap, I'm rapping, bro. Like, I'm rapping.
I'm not gonna lie. This Dave, you said this is our third, right? This is our third in studio. I feel like Howard Stern, sitting here when people come in, artists come in and perform for him. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's very cool. And again, thank you so much. We
Yeah, I'm
really
glad
do
you broke
appreciate
that
it.
down. I didn't know what you meant by
I
that.
appreciate that.
Yeah, I, was
I didn't know
wondering,
where he
like,
was going with that.
Yeah.
It's
like-
I appreciate that. No,
Tobias said like Saturday Night Live where we have the musical guest, but
Yeah,
it's, something,
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like that. Like,
Yeah.
like I said, it really makes me feel. It's like we're honored.
For sure.
We're
for
honored.
Sure.
Seriously,
For
like
sure.
You know,
I never thought when I started doing this, I'd be sitting here with people I really, really get along with well, and I really enjoy their company. And like,
he used to
getting
say he
special
liked
treats
us.
like
we
that.
don't. He doesn't like us anymore.
I love you guys, and you know that. I say it.
He
all the
loves
time.
you, but he doesn't like you.
Yeah.
No, but like, and getting like special treats like that, it really warms my black little heart.
Yeah. So getting back to something that you had said earlier, you got beats from somebody you mentioned, and then you know picked a couple of them out and stuff like that. So I have a couple questions about that, like how that process works.
So
Okay.
do I. Yeah, I was gonna say the same.
Do you want to go first?
Well, I figured they're probably along the same lines.
Go
so
ahead. Don't
you
don't
have them.
You know what? Don't assume that you know what
yeah,
I'm
you have
thinking.
a microphone. Say it.
Excuse me. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
You know, I know.
Go ahead.
You know.
Go ahead.
No, so like when you're writing a song, do do you have like a strict set plan or how you go about it, or is it
Nope.
kind of free?
Nope. It's just I usually go off the feel of the song and like the first bars I come up with.
So do you write a song not knowing what the actual beat of is? Do you do that, or is it like all over the place? Like,
Oh no. See, I like the beat because the beat is gonna determine my mood. You know what I mean? Like when I go through beats, I listen, I ain't feeling that mood. You know what I mean? So like, cause I'm a moody person. I'm a Capricorn. You know
that
what
was
I
going to
mean?
be my question. Was going to be, how do you choose your beats? You get a whole bunch of beats. Like, what makes you choose? You know, how do you choose them? What are you looking for?
Well, what I always say when I listen to beats is the song will write itself. I just need to hear the beat.
a lot of them say that. A lot of
And you'll
artists
feel
say
that.
Yeah,
You'll feel
the
it immediately.
song
as soon as you hear that,
hit a
you'll
lick.
feel it. Yeah,
Hit a
you'll
lick.
feel it.
When the Hit a Lick beat came on, I wrote Hit a Lick in like 15 minutes, literally.
So you hear the beat and it kind of just gives you that drive.
Because the
and-
music is already inside. Pause. The music is all. You know what I mean? Why,
That's not so bad. That wasn't so bad.
You know what I mean?
You could have just kept going on that
Yeah,
one.
but no, I have to. Culturally, I have to. They're gonna be on me. They ain't worried about y'all. They gonna be like, bro, what are you talking about?
Did you hear him the other day? He said
Yeah.
inside.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, my music, you know, comes from, you know, experiences, you know, it's just real everyday life stuff. Like I'm not just making shit up as I'm going to make a song. So it's like when I hear a beat, the beat just triggers something and it just flows.
Especially if you're going through that many.
Yes,
There's gonna be a couple
yes.
that are gonna stand out and be like, I need to use
yes.
that. I
Right.
need to use that.
Do you look for, like, does it matter whether a song is like upbeat or whether it's
Nope.
sort of like somber or
Nope.
whatever the case may
You
be?
just change your flow.
Now,
I got something for everything.
do you consciously like go through and make sure that you have a little bit of everything, or is it just like
Nope.
these are the best beats?
I pick the ones that I know the lyrics are going to be there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not
The
gonna
ones that inspire you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick a song where it's like, I gotta sit here and figure out what to say because like now I'm lying. You know what I mean? If I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say to this beat, I'm gonna lie. You know what I mean? So now like I used to always ask a guy that I was in a rap group with, shout out to Los. I used to always ask him, like, yo, bro, like, you just keep going in there and you don't miss. You know what I mean? But like he's put up so many shots, to put it in the basketball terms, he's put up so many shots that he don't miss no more. You know what I mean? So when I kind of thought about that, I was like, okay, like I'm not going to the studio to, you know, or I'm not writing a rap if I know it's not going to be a song. Like I don't have any broken raps where it's like, oh, I wrote this and then every lyric that I've written down, it's in the song. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like once I hear the beat and it triggers, it's over. It you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Interesting.
It gives you the motivation. I was just, cause I'm sure some people write because they have something they have to just say and they write it silently and then find a beat. To go
Oh,
with
yeah,
it.
That's got to be really hard. Like I used to write a lot of songs and lyrics, you know, many years ago when I was in a band.
Right.
Recently, I've been trying to write some lyrics for some songs because I'm gonna be hopefully auditioning to be a singer in a band.
Okay.
But I like writing lyrics is not coming to me the way it used to. It used to come to me pretty naturally. I used to be pretty good at it, but I've been having some serious.
Well, let
writer's
me
block.
ask you this question, right? Because I used to deal with it too. What are you thinking about when you're getting ready to write the music?
Probably work
Well,
in some aspects.
the music or the lyrics.
Or the lyrics?
The music, I'm listening to the music.
Right.
They gave me tracks with no, you know, obviously no vocals on them,
Instrumentals, right?
and that's the word.
I got you.
And so I'm basically just obviously because I also have to write the melody. I have
Right.
to also find a melody for
Right.
it. So I'm pretty much just kind of like singing nonsense
Exactly.
to try and find a melody.
So you
and-
just need to spar. Because I do the same thing.
I need to what?
You just need to spar. Spar with the beat. You
What
know
does
what I
that
mean?
mean?
Like just
Fight with it.
yeah, just you know what I mean? It's like an unofficial boxing match. You know what I mean?
Explain.
So like when the beat comes on, right? I'll just say some things that, you know what I mean? Like you said, finding the melody.
Yeah.
I'll just say some things that'll help me to find the melody. Once I find the melody, I'm just kind of like do, like just kind of, following the melody. And then I just fill in the melody with the lyrics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you can do, I feel like if you can do that, because I really don't feel like rapping is hard or like making music is hard. I really don't feel like it's hard. If you can find those melodies, bro, maybe it's just me, but I just feel like content matter. If you're really rapping or if you're really, singing and, saying what you really feel, I don't think it's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can definitely get in a funk if you haven't done it in a while. Like, there's times if I take, like, maybe a couple months off and I haven't written any lyrics, it's like, all right, I need to get a little freestyle out, then I'll jump to a song because I need to knock this rust off real quick. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, we took a tiny little summer break, came back, and I forgot how to intro the show.
Yeah, bro.
I was
That,
like,
you know what I mean? Like, that's how it goes, though. But you got it, man. I don't think music's that hard, bro. I really don't.
Maybe you just overthinking it.
I mean, you see how easy he just
That's
made
what
it
I was
look?
getting to, though.
I know. I'm trying to help everybody out here.
Yeah,
Overthinking.
maybe you could be overthinking it. Like the words that come to your mind, and you maybe think like, nah, I shouldn't use that. No, use it, and just maybe change it later if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do. I say some wild stuff.
You know what? Maybe you should like the next time you're cracking at it, kind of. I don't know if you like record while you're kind of figuring it. Maybe just try and record it and just like clear head, just spit some shit out, and then as you get a bunch of it out and you kind of come back to it, maybe you can kind of piece together something.
Or try to find that little bit of time, if you can, and head over to Jeff's studio and just do it with them, like we discussed.
Yeah, maybe.
That might be one of your better options.
Do
But
mine first.
Finding that time, like, I know that's tough.
I'm supposed to go there in 2 weeks.
So you got 2 weeks. Do my thing. You got to do it. Let me say, if you spit some shit out, you don't even realize what you might have said, and you come back to it, and you might have found a hook, or
Right.
something. You know what I mean? And then you can you're smart enough to be able to kind of creatively come across some other shit.
Figure it
like
out.
that. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
find a hook, I think you could come.
I've
up
got
with
a
something.
little bit for each of the songs, and I'm just trying to like build off of it.
Maybe
See-
that's what it is, because you're thinking you have to do multiple.
But
I don't
he's
have
also
to,
in the
but-
band, though. So that I'll say is a little bit different. See, I don't know anything about that. Like, as a rapper, I don't have other people necessarily depending on me and, following my lead because I'm on stage alone. You know what I mean?
You don't have to
Other
worry
than-
about anybody else but yourself.
Yeah. So I don't really care.
You don't have to worry about timing with other people
like
and all that shit.
but I genuinely don't care if that's what I want to say. I'm saying it, like,
course.
you know what I mean. Like, as long as I'm not offending anybody or like, you know what I mean, saying something that I just shouldn't be saying, like, I don't care. So it's different from being in the band and to being a rapper. You know what I mean?
I guess. I mean, I have it, like you said. There's you're solo when you're a rapper,
Right.
and the
right.
band.
It's a different style of music.
Right.
Yeah, and I another part of it was, and we talked about this before, I think when Matt was here, right? That I just like right now I just don't know what I want to say, and that's kind of an important part of it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a tough,
Yeah.
it's a tough spot because I'm not sure that that it used to be easier, I guess, to have things
Right.
that I
Convey
wanted
that
to
message.
talk about.
Right.
Right now, I'm just like, meh, whatever. You know?
Yeah. Nah, I feel
Like,
you, bro.
Whatever.
You definitely have to like know yourself in the music. You know what I mean? Like I had to get over that hump where I was like what am I supposed to be talking about? You know what I mean? And now I kind of like found that rhythm and that groove, and now I'm just there. Like, you know what I mean? Like I ain't looking to move or change because it's just such a great space. My music allows me to be me. You know what I mean? And once you find that groove where you can be you and the music personifies that, I'm good.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you
that's-
what,
That's well said.
I definitely look forward to continuing to follow your journey.
For
and
sure.
to
I appreciate
see
it.
The big things you got going on. And
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
Doing in the future. For
Yeah,
sure.
it's a lot of things coming, man.
What, are there any like releases or anything that you can shout out that you can let us know right now? Remember, it's the first week of September.
September.
Oh
Right
yes.
now.
So being that is the first week of September,
Yes.
shout out to my boy Young Benny. we probably have a track out now. If not, it's coming out this weekend. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, definitely look out for that song and video.
What's it called?
I believe he's calling it Let's Ride.
Okay.
I believe so. I could be wrong.
And it's who? You and who?
Young Benny.
Young Benny.
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out
Okay.
to Young Benny, my boy.
All right. We'll keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah,
I'll look
sure,
around for it.
sure.
Tell the people where they can find you.
At Big Boss Noff on all streaming platforms. I'm at ShopRite from 4 to 9. Sometimes I'm at Popeyes. You can catch me.
I saw you at the bowling alley.
I was at the bowling alley. Sometimes I'm at One Stop. You know what I mean? All over, bro. I'm all over New Jersey. I'll say that, man. At Big Boss Noff, anywhere in New Jersey, you can find me. I'm there.
That's awesome.
I play too much. I'm sorry, bro. It's funny to me. I don't know.
I love it. Bro, thank you so much for taking
For sure, man. I appreciate you guys having me. Oh, before we go, I want to say I appreciate you guys so much for the situation we had with Syph. Like, I literally, that was like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. You know what I mean? I thought of something. I thought of you guys, and we made it happen, and it was fire.
It was an honor.
It was fire, bro.
Honor.
You know what I mean? So, and I know, they were Murray and everybody at Syph Smoke was excited about it. It was an accomplishment for me to get you guys to, come on board and do that. So I just wanted to say in front of your face that I appreciate y'all, man. That was amazing.
Thank you.
That was dope.
And the feeling is mutual because,
sure.
Obviously without you, we wouldn't have gotten that opportunity.
Yeah.
And it was really cool. So thank you very much.
Yeah, it meant a
Hey,
lot.
man.
It really did.
Yeah. I
It
think
was all
I think
love.
the stuff came out pretty good, right?
Oh yeah, bro. Honestly, it was more than enough. Like I was kind of stuck. Like I don't even know what to do because, you know what I mean?
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah, bro. Seriously, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's how he rolls.
That's the idea. Well, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm glad everybody was happy, and it was a really cool thing. I got to swing through there. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but then I just like zone out and go on autopilot and drive straight
man.
home.
Yeah.
It's there, man. Whatever you want,
I was
pull
there
up.
the other day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, there it is. Thank you so much for coming in. We really
For
appreciate
sure.
it. And thank you very much for the performance
For
as
sure.
well.
For sure.
Very cool.
Awesome. Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to your favorite podcast again.
That's us.
You can find us on YouTube at the Two Clouded Mind Show. If you just want to listen to us, we are everywhere you get your podcast. Subscribe to us on Spotify. If you want to check us out, if you want to stalk us individually,
Yep, there it is.
I'm at Lil Chris. I mean, I'm at
Dude,
holy
Get
crap.
it together.
Chris _ is not funny on Instagram.
You got it.
DC in the city on all social media. My goodness.
Don't cry.
Anthony, thanks for hanging out, buddy.
I'm gonna go hang myself.
Whoa. We definitely got flagged now. We weren't flagged before. We just got flagged now. I'm going to bleep that.
Guys, thank you so much. Stay clouded.
I'm just gonna get rid of myself.